Students, this is NCERT problem 1.5 from page number 22 of some basic concepts of chemistry, right? So let's read the statement. 50 kg of nitrogen and 10 kg of hydrogen are mixed to produce ammonia. Calculate the amount of ammonia formed. Identify the limiting reagent in the production of ammonia in this situation. They have given you 50 kg of nitrogen and 10 kg of hydrogen, and they are saying you'll mix it and produce ammonia. Right now the question is how much amount of ammonia is produced, and you have to identify the limiting reagent in the production of ammonia in this situation. That means out of 50 kg of nitrogen and 10 kg of hydrogen, which will be consumed completely, right? So for this, first of all, we should know the equation. So nitrogen reacts with hydrogen, give rise to ammonia. This reaction is not balanced, so first of all we'll balance the reaction. In reactant side I'm having 2 atoms of nitrogen, and in product side there is only 1, so if I'll put 2 over here, the nitrogen atoms are balanced. Now in product side there are 6 atoms of hydrogen, but in reactant side there are only 2, so if I'll put 3 over here, now the reaction is completed. Right? So here you'll see 1 mole of nitrogen combines with 3 moles of hydrogen and produce 2 moles of ammonia. Right? So technically, first of all, I have to convert the mass of nitrogen into moles. Right? So first target is to convert these 50 kg and 10 kg into moles. Right? So first we'll find the number of moles of nitrogen. So how can we find the moles? Actual mass over molar mass. Now actual mass is 50 kg, so you can write actual mass of nitrogen equal to 50 kg, right? Now molar mass of N2 equal to atomic mass of 1 mole of atoms is equal to 14 gram per mole, right? Atomic mass of 1 nitrogen atom, and I'm having 2, so into 2, 14 into 2, 28 gram per mole. That means 1 mole of nitrogen molecule is having molar mass 28 gram per mole. Now here the molar mass is in grams, right? But the actual mass of nitrogen is in kg. So what I'll do, I'll simply convert this kg into gram. So I know that 1 kg equal to 1000 gram, right? So let's convert this value into scientific notation. So here there are 3 zeros, so I can write it as 10 raised to power 3 gram, right? Now let's put the values. So moles of nitrogen equal to actual mass 50 into 10 raised to power 3 gram by molar mass 28 gram per mole. I'll cancel this gram with this. 50 divided by 28, 1.786 into 10 raised to power 3. Here in denominator mole is mole inverse. If I take this in numerator, it will be mole, right? Now let's find the number of moles of hydrogen. Number of moles of H2 equal to actual mass of H2 by molar mass of H2. Actual mass is 10 kg. Now again I'll have to convert this kg into gram. So 10 into 1000 gram. So 10 into 10 raised to power 3 I have to convert this 1000 into power. So here gram, right? Molar mass of hydrogen equal to atomic mass of one hydrogen 1 gram per mole. There are two hydrogen atoms, so into 2. So 1 into 2, 2 gram per mole. So number of moles of hydrogen equal to actual mass 10 into 10 raised to power 3 gram by molar mass 2 gram per mole. I'll cancel this gram with this, 2 with 10. So I'll have 5 into 10 raised to power 3. Here in denominator it is mole inverse. So when I'll take it in numerator it will be mole, right? Now I'll apply unitary method over here to find the number of moles of nitrogen react with hydrogen, right? Here the number of moles of nitrogen are less. So what I'll do, I'll take this number of moles of nitrogen as reference. So I can say 1 mole of nitrogen reacts with 3 moles of hydrogen. So 1.786 into 10 raised to power 3 moles of nitrogen reacts with hydrogen equal to, the value on the right side is always taken in numerator, 3 moles divided by this. The first value on left side is in denominator, 1 mole into second value 1.786 into 10 raised to power 3 moles, right? I'll cancel this mole with this. So 3 into 1.786, your answer is 5.36 into 10 raised to power 3 moles. That means 1.786 into 10 raised to power 3 moles of nitrogen will react with 5.36 into 10 raised to power 3 moles. But we are having only 5 moles of hydrogen, right? So hydrogen will consume first and the reaction will stop. That means hydrogen gas is limiting reagent because the number of moles of hydrogen are less than the required number of moles for the reaction. Okay, so the next step is we have to find the mass of ammonia formed, right? So first of all, now I'll see the production of ammonia with respect to the number of moles of hydrogen. So I know that 3 moles of hydrogen produce 2 moles of ammonia, right? Now 5 into 10 raised to power 3 moles of H2 produce ammonia equal to, again unitary method, 2 moles by 3 moles into 5 into 10 raised to power 3 moles. So 2 into 5, 10 into 10 raised to power 3 moles, right? I'll cancel this mole with this, divided by 3. 10 divided by 3, 3.33 into 10 raised to power 3 moles. That means 5 into 10 raised to power 3 moles of hydrogen will produce 3.33 into 10 raised to power 3 moles. But we have to find the mass of ammonia. For this, I know that number of moles of NH3 equal to actual mass of ammonia divided by molar mass of ammonia. We have to find the actual mass. So I'll take actual mass on one side. Actual mass of NH3 equal to this molar mass will be cross multiplied with this number of moles. So moles of NH3 into molar mass of ammonia. We have the value of moles of NH3, right? But we don't have molar mass. So first of all, we'll find molar mass of NH3. I'll add the atomic masses of nitrogen and hydrogen to get molar mass. So atomic mass of nitrogen 14 gram per mole plus atomic mass of hydrogen 1 gram per mole. There are 3 atoms, so into 3. So 14, 1 into 3, 3. I'll take gram per mole common. So 14 plus 3, 17 gram per mole. Now I have the value of molar mass. So just put the values. Actual mass of NH3 equal to moles of NH3, that is 3.33 into 10 raised to power 3 moles into molar mass 17 gram per mole. I'll cancel mole with this. Now I have gram only, right, which is the unit of mass. So 3.33 into 17, your answer is 56.1 into 10 raised to power 3 gram. Now this 10 raised to power 3 is equal to 1000. That means I can convert this gram into kg. So you can write 10 raised to power 3 equal to 1000, right? 1 kg equal to 1000 gram. So it is 56.1 kg.